Hi there, welcome back to my channel. So yesterday I posted a video on me doing this gradient and then the stamping. I tried to stamp this rose and it didn't quite work, so off camera I actually hand painted the rose on instead. So I thought today what I should do is show you how I actually did it. So that's what we're gonna do today, is do a quick video on how to hand paint a rose. Now first off, supplies. I have done a base coat of white and I've top coated it. So I did it in white so it's easy to see. Next you will need a little brush. I find the finer it's easier to use. Also a dotting tool. I'll probably use this bigger one because I want to make it fairly big so you can see it. And then colors I'm going to use for the leaves, for the green, I try and do two shades, so I do a darker one and a lighter one. These are both OPI. And one is I'm So Swamped, and then this one is Gargantuan Green Grape. So those are the two greens I will be using. And then for the colors, I'm doing 3 different shades. So a pink, a darker pink, and a red, all trying to glaze. This one, the light pink, is Shocking Pink. Then we have She's a Mane-iac, and the red is called Salsa. Okay, so first off, what I'm going to do is with the pink, and then what I do, I use my silicone mat, or you can use a piece of tin foil, and what I do is I will just put some polish down. So I have like a little plate. They have like little rings now that you can get, that kind of thing. But I have a little tiny, I don't know if you can, it's a little tiny silicone mat from Born Pretty store. I can't remember the size, but I find it really super helpful. I do decals and use it all the time. So basically you're just kind of doing the base of your flower. So I just get the dotting tool, and depending on how big you want it, I'm just doing a bigger one just because I want you to see all the details on it. So that's probably good. Oh, another thing, I forgot to grab my acetone. So you'll need to, oh, I did grab it. Okay, perfect. So I just put a little bit of acetone in a little dampened dish so I can clean off my tools as I go. So now, while I wait for this to dry, I'm going to draw my leaves. So I'll start with the dark green first. So, and I don't put very much polish down. I just kind of like that much. Okay, so now I just realized I need my glasses. Okay, so basically what you do is you draw in your flowers or your leaves. So I kind of do like a little triangle. It doesn't have to be perfect. So maybe I'll draw 2. So this part's like super easy. Like you don't have to be a great artist, which I love. And and then maybe we'll draw and there. So I have my leaves. And then I clean off my brush. And now what I will do is I take my red and I'll drop some red down. And the next thing I do is I go in, just want to make sure I'm in center for you. So in the center, I do a little dot. And then you go around and you're making the petals, so you do like little C's. They don't have to be totally perfect. So you're just basically doing little C's. You're just making your little petals. And I'm going to clean off my brush, and then I'll take the medium pink. And then basically I'd kind of fill in the spots that I missed. So it kind of gives the flower more dimension. And then I just kind of go through and I just want a bit more red down here. So basically you're just giving it more dimension and by doing the little C's. So now take the lighter green, so you want to give your leaves a little bit of dimension. Oops, polish everywhere. And then so I just take a little bit of polish and I do like a little bit of the spine down the center of the leaf. And then I just kind of feather it out slightly. So I don't know if you can see that. And then sometimes, I don't know when I'm doing it, I want to get more polish on the brush, but I want to thin it out. I kind of drag my brush through just so it kind of covers it more, and it makes my brush thinner instead of getting globs on it. Okay. And there we have it. Okay, so I will just let this dry, and then we'll top coat it, and I'll be right back. One moment. Okay, so I'm back. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take my top coat, and we will top coat this rose. So, and there you have it. This is how to make a rose. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I can't wait to see your creations. Have a great day, and thank you for watching. Bye for now.